Guys, it's your boy Sylvanus HD. Welcome to this quick video. Follow me on Instagram, and if you are new here, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Regina Daniels' husband Ned Nwoko reveals Jaruma's marriage has ended in spite of her selling Kayamata. Says marriage to ex-wife Lilia ended after she underwent plastic surgery and met a strange man. Former lawmaker Ned Nwoko, whose wife Regina Daniels have been receiving a face-off with Jaruma, has revealed that the aphrodisiac entrepreneurial marriage allegedly ended less than a year after it was contracted. In a statement released by his media team, Ned Nwoko claimed that Jaruma married a younger man and the marriage crashed despite of her claiming the item she sells is potent. The lawmaker went on to explain how his marriage to ex-wife Lilia ended. According to him, the marriage ended after Lilia underwent plastic surgery, spent money she was given for their kids' summer holiday in London on herself, and also had a physical meeting with a strange man who she met on the internet in a hotel in the European country. Ned Nwoko stated that Lilia's defense all this while has been that someone set her up, alleging that his ex-wife maltreated their children, exposed them and engaged them in an incident behavior which no reasonable man will tolerate as a husband. The former lawmaker stated that the clarification became necessary because Lilia has continuously played the victim while she is reportedly the aggressor. He added that he went public with that what allegedly led to their separation to debunk claim of it being linked to the influence of a local aphrodisiac called Kayamata, vended by one Awa Sadio Mohammed, commonly known as Jaruma. His statements read, "From my media team, the truth about Ned Nwoko's separation with Moroccan wife Lilia. The attention of Ned Nwoko Media Directorate have been drawn to a publication trending especially in the social media, linking his separation with his Moroccan-born wife Lilia Nwoko to the influence of a local aphrodisiac called Kayamata, vended by one Awa Sadia Mohammed, commonly known as Jaruma. Our initial reaction was to have completely ignored this silly insinuation, but given the persuasiveness of fake news and the tendency of mischief makers to peddle misinformation on social media, we resolved reluctantly to clarify issues for two reasons. Falsehood gone viral needs to be dismantled in order not to create wrong impression before unsuspecting members of the public. More importantly, Prince Ned Nwoko, with his global reputation as a foremost philanthropist, distinguished patriot and coincident billionaire business mogul, can never allow shallow tailmongers to pong his impeccable character and pedigree. This is what he said. We note a sense of responsibility that Prince Ned Nwoko has nothing whatsoever to do with Jaruma's products in relation to his cordial relationship with his actress wife Regina Daniels. As for Jaruma, who claimed that Kayamata is working on Ned Nwoko and that was why his wife Lilia left, such speculation is baseless and laughable. To put the records in clear perspective, let us ask: Jaruma married a younger man. How come the marriage that produced a child ended barely after 1 year? How come the Kayamata didn't work on the husband? Gullible fans might not know that the ex-husband left her despite the Kayamata effect on him. What a joke. Now to the crux of the matter. It will be recalled that Lilia recently disclosed in an Instagram post that her marriage to Prince Ned Nwoko has ended, warning her followers to stop talking about the matrimony as there is nothing between them anymore. The truth is that the marriage degenerated to irreconcilable differences rooted in indecent conduct on the part of Lilia, which started whilst she was on holiday in London. She had an expensive summer holiday kids in London courtesy of Honor Ned Nwoko, but there were serious issues with the London trip based on her indiscretions. When she got to London, she abandoned the kids. No money was spent on them for their clothes, in spite of the generous financial provisions by Prince Ned Nwoko. She did not take them to the shops but spent the money on herself. She did plastic surgery without informing her husband. She went to nightclubs and got coronavirus there. The kids left unattended apparently caused substantial damages in their hotel suite. If she had stayed with the kids who are minors, they wouldn't have caused the damages. She spent £7,000 as a penalty for the damages before she was allowed to go into the rooms to get their belongings. They were moved to another hotel at extra expenses paid by Ned Nwoko. It would have been worse if the police or social workers were invited. Moreover, she beat up the kids because they told their father that their mother abandoned them. From clubbing several times, she contracted COVID-19 and had to be isolated. Prince Ned Nwoko was compelled to spend additional money to bring the kids back to Nigeria. A nanny was hired at a huge cost to escort the kids home to Nigeria, while Lilia stayed back in London to recover from the virus. She was also in contact with a man. Lilia was always on phone with a strange man. From discreet findings, the relationship with the man started sometime in January 2021, but the bubble burst last August when she went on summer holidays in London with the kids. Lilia met physically in London with the man. According to her lawyer, Lilia met with the man in a hotel where he was working. Diligent checks, however, revealed that they met actually on the internet 8 months earlier. While in London, she had issues with him which attracted the police. Then she got a lawyer and reported the matter between her and the man. She never informed Prince Ned Nwoko about her matter with the man, which involved the London police and lawyer. How could a wife have issues with a man that led to the engagement of a lawyer and an official complaint to the police in London without informing her husband? Up till now, Ned Nwoko does not know the details of what transpired in London. He is totally unaware. One of her friends later told Ned Nwoko that Lilia was only engaged in chats at different times with the man. It is bad enough that she has been chatting with the man secretly. Lilian claimed that somebody set her up, who Ned Nwoko does not know. The reason remains unknown to him. It is poignant to note that before Lilia left for the London holidays, she did not have any problems with Ned Nwoko or any other members of the family. As a dutiful, caring husband, he did his utmost best for her. He took good care of her. She was pampered. They went on summer holidays together to America and Europe at various times. He did not treat anyone else better than her. She never lacked. She had all the privileges as a wife while the marriage lasted. She was never neglected. The neglect of the kids, violence on them, plastic surgery without the knowledge of her husband, wayward lifestyle abroad, contact with a man, police case, and involvement of lawyer in London were the major concerns that Ned Nwoko found disturbing and unacceptable in all these weighty allegations. Her only defense was that someone set her up. She never explains who did and for what purpose. Returned to Nigeria from UK, Ned Nwoko refused to see her and instead asked her to leave as he could not condone her indiscretions anymore. She maltreated the kids, dangerously exposed them, and engaged in indecent behavior, which no reasonable and responsible man could ever tolerate as a husband. These clarifications had become necessary as Lilia had continually played the victim in the open, while indeed she is the aggressor. Ned Nwoko Media Directorate wishes to reiterate that himself and the entire family has no connection with Jaruma products, contrary to the false narratives, even as he bears no blame on the widely reported divorce issue with Lilia. As an international lawyer, business magnate and philanthropist of repute, Prince Ned Nwoko earnestly assures his teeming followers and members of the public that he will remain committed to the ideals of integrity, honesty, civility, and service which define his admirable personality. Guys, what do you think about this whole issue about Ned Nwoko divorcing his ex-wife because Regina Daniels used Kayamata? Guys, do you believe this Ned Nwoko story, or you really think Kayamata was the reason Jaruma's Kayamata was the reason Ned Nwoko broke up with Lilia, his first Moroccan wife? Guys, let us know what you think about this and everything we talked about in this video in the comment section. And if you are new here, make sure you slap a like on this video, click on the red subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and also click on the bell icon for notifications. So whenever I drop new videos, you always stay updated and notified. Follow me on Instagram @MasterBless. Take care, stay safe. See you later for another video, guys, and peace.